Oh yes, hi there, folks. Happy New Year to everybody. Yeah, I had a pretty good New Year. I had kind of a fiasco this morning I had to deal with in the basement of the house here. Yeah, supposedly one of our heat tapes failed. I had to go and replace it. Thankfully, it wasn't as frozen as I thought it was, so that was taken care of. Boy, was that a fun thing this morning. Pretty much right when I woke up, I had to zoom into town to get the heat tapes. Yeah, some of you don't know what heat tapes are. They're essentially a thing you plug in. It provides heat, but you got to wrap it around the pipes. Keeps them warm. Anyway, yeah, we don't have heat in the basement here, so yeah. But it was replaced. Everything's good. I have cold water, so you know, have water. Everything's working. But also this morning I also saw a cool thing on YouTube. Yeah, supposedly I guess the War Machines people that worked on they worked on that remake of Castlevania 3, I think, a while ago. That was the one I was having trouble getting to work because of my virus protection. Yeah, they said they're going to be working on a remake of Castlevania 4. I was like, wow. Yeah, and then I saw a video. There is another thing. You could talk to them on Discord, the creator of it. It's an announcement. It's going to be a while before it's out. They implied that it was probably not going to be out until yeah, I mean, they don't even have an idea of when the release date is, but they seem to say that sometime after the summer of this year, maybe will be out. So we've got a while. Yeah, we got a while. Yeah, sorry the lighting is bad in here. I all of a sudden I can't find any of my lights to brighten it up or anything. But all right, yeah, whatever. Wham. Okay, let's go into YouTube here. I think I have it. YouTube. Oh, yeah, let me turn on my sound here. My sound isn't running. Hey. Okay, here we go.
Let there be pursuit.
All right, yeah, there you have it. That was the War Machines. There was another video where they did come out and talk about it. Yeah, essentially, Castlevania 4, which I think there's been a lot of ROM hacks, but there has not been any real remake on it. Yeah, so yeah, they're definitely working on this one, but I also heard them talking about how Bloodlines has kind of been that Castlevania Bloodlines might be the next one they might try to do. Yeah. Of course, these games are released not for profit, so usually that's the only reason they can get around like certain things. Yeah, I guess they decided not to give us any gameplay. Well, I mean, this is an announcement, so it's going to be, as I said, it's probably going to be the end of summer by the time we get it. But I really liked the Castlevania 3 game that they had done. Of course, I have to play it on my laptop because my virus protection won't allow it to work on my computer. It keeps quarantining it for whatever reason. But anyway, it was kind of a nice surprise to see that. Yeah, so I'm very hopeful that we're going to get that. I believe it's going to be on PC only, and then eventually they'll probably put it on Android. But from what I heard, I watched a video where they talked about it too. Yeah, I have nothing but good vibes about what they're doing. War Machine Studios is definitely going to put out a great game. Now, I wonder, did they do that? Yeah, I think the only game I know of them making was the Super Castlevania 3 that they had, where it was Castlevania Chronicles 3 or something. Anyway, I probably want to go play that, but okay. But yeah, anyway, I think that the War Machine Studios, they definitely put out quite the good fan games. Yeah, I'm not disappointed with any of their work on any of the Castlevania games. Konami, I don't know where they are. They don't. Konami doesn't give a crap about Castlevania. They're just gonna do whatever they want to do. So whatever, it's like I don't know what Konami doesn't care about Castlevania anymore. So yeah, so I mean, I guess the fans have to come out and make their games and make games because I guess Konami isn't going to give us any games. Like, yeah, whatever. I mean, it is what it is. But it was just great to hear about this. Yes, there are other fan games. I guess we're still waiting on a lot of Mega Man ones. Mega Man Unlimited 2. There was a trailer back in 2024, I believe, advertising it. And they said it was going to be done when it was going to be done. So there wasn't a sense of a release date, but Mega Man Unlimited 2. And then, of course, there is Mega Man X Corrupted. Another video where it looks like they're very far along in development, but I don't know if Mega Man X Corrupted is ever going to come out. I mean, yeah. I guess supposedly people claiming there's tons of footage that they just haven't released yet for Mega Man X Corrupted, but from what I've seen, Mega Man X Corrupted is going to be good, but that they've been working on that game for a long time. So I did see a recent update about that. Okay. Well, as you know, as I started out before, I hope you guys all had a good New Year, and hopefully things will be looking up. Well, hopefully things will be looking up this year for me. I'm very happy to see that I have 90 subscribers as of making this video, so I do appreciate that. Thanks, guys, for support this channel. Hopefully, I got some good views for this one, because yeah, for this one, because I always love these fan games. These fan games seem to give us what we want. I don't understand why game companies, all those corporate executives, can't give us what we want. They never give us what we want. They always want they give us what we think we want. We get games that are half done, half completed. We got to wait 2 months for them to be updated and be fixed. I was like whatever. I mean, I was just like, yeah. I know I've heard that, of course. Console prices are going to be going up. I've heard game prices are probably going to go up. I've heard there's AI centers that need tons of RAM. There's going to be supposedly RAM shortages. I mean, supposedly computer components, console components. It's all going to be going up. I get so tired of hearing about how everything's going up all the time. Now this is going up. Yeah. And I don't know if AI is even going to be that big of a thing, really. It's just, these big rich people pushing this AI, and I don't even know if it's even really. Well, they're talking like it's going to replace people's jobs. It's like, I think we're probably 50 years away from AI being anything. I think this is just ridiculous. Another excuse for these companies to jack up prices. I think I've seen a YouTube video talk about a $5,000 video card. I mean, are you kidding me? Yeah, for $5,000, you probably get a couple of gaming computers for that much. It's like, what? Yeah, you could get $5,000 gaming computers for how much that costs. What like why do we live in a place where these companies are gonna think that they're gonna charge these outrageous amounts of money for things? Like, I don't even know what's going on. I mean, Nintendo is starting to have issues with that too. Their console is rather expensive. The console is rather expensive. There's not a lot of games for it, and now it's like the games are now also expensive. I don't think people like the idea of paying $80 for a game. And then of course they're done with the bundle for the Switch 2 with the Mario Kart, but yeah, whatever. This is a good feeling to see that someone is going to try to remake Castlevania 4. It's going to be quite a challenge. That's quite a challenge. Hopefully, I'm sure it's going to work out well. These guys, War Machine Studios, has made some really killer fan games. Yeah, the only other one I know of is the Castlevania 3 kind of remake that they did, which was done incredibly well. I mean, I can't even, it's unfathomable. I definitely suggest you guys try to go play that. Yeah, I remember your virus protection is probably going to be going hoopy, so yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I have McAfee, and supposedly that's probably not the best thing. Of course, I am, as I said, I'm playing on a Windows 10 computer, so I need whatever protection on my computer I can have because all I'm getting is security updates until October of this year because then Windows 10 won't be supported anymore. So, whatever, but yeah, of course, my computer's running great. No problems there, so. Yeah, everything seems to be looking good, I guess, at least from where I'm sitting now, but all right. Okay, well, I'll see you guys in the next video then. Please like and subscribe, as always. Feel free to leave any comments. Are you guys looking forward to a fan game of Castlevania 4? Or, are there any other things you're concerned about? Yeah, I'm definitely concerned about prices on everything going through the roof, but I mean, everything's up. I mean, food, electricity, all the basic stuff that you need. That's rather expensive. Well, everything's expensive, so it's like, yeah, I don't know. A lot of people, gamers and computer gamers, are gonna have to really, really think about what they, about what they're spending money on. I guess. Anyway, see you guys later then. I'll catch you guys later. Bye.